that there in fact were oil wells before 1956 that have all been capped, so they say that there is even oil in northern Bahr el Ghazal. It's very clear that South Sudan is a very rich place. There wasn't a lot of corruption, and there wasn't a lot of ethnic fighting.
Let me ask one question.
Yes, go for it.
You keep mentioning peace. It's now a peaceful state, right? But I'm looking at BBC just about every day. Even this morning, and South Sudan was the headlines again, and the killing and the rebels. And I'm thinking, you keep saying peace, but what I'm seeing it makes you want to cry, because even getting them out alone is a whole. Well, was a war in itself to get them out of the country, right? And now that they're here, we're happy that they're here, and I'm appalled that they don't even know what ice cream is. When you have my 8-year-old daughter, don't want to see ice cream, but I want to speak to her. I so want to speak to you.
But you mind just answering just one question that is
There's
related
two
to her?
states, there's 2 states or 3 states, northern Bahr el Ghazal, western Bahr el Ghazal, and I think one other one that is not currently affected by this war. So it would be like St. David's not having a war, but St. George's having a war. It's kind of like that.
The UN, I was just trying to get a clarification as to what is the UN doing at this present time. Do you have any, no?
Well, we have 2 pieces of news. One is that UNHCR is not taking in anybody into their camps for safety, but UNAMIS, which is the United Nations mission in South Sudan, is taking in people. The United Nations, because we were just there the other day, and we cover the United Nations. You can go to our website, Talk Radio News, and cover on and click on United Nations, and we always do a South Sudan update every day that there's a question asked. So UN is, I wish they were more active. Let's just put it that way. Without losing my UN credentials, I wish they were more active. And what was the other question?
But is it quite difficult for the UN in Sudan right now? How difficult it is?
Honestly, I used to say the United Nations ran the country. There's a million planes, not a million. There's a lot of planes, there's a lot of helicopters. I think they could have prevented a lot of this, but that's just little old me. You know. I'm just one person who happens to be a reporter with a view of what I think.
Any indication from your end? It is said, I'm not sure if it's true, you could refute that if it's not true, but that the largest, what would I say?
Genocide.
No.
Oh.
The person that's benefiting from the oil, the country, China, buys the oil from Sudan, right? No, what I'm trying to get is that, what I've heard is that China is funding.
So, I have a big mouth. I'm a reporter with a big mouth. So I said at the briefing the other day, is there any information about outside countries involved in this? Right from the Secretary General's person? No, we haven't heard anything about that. There's a lot. I got 3 guys involved in the CIA. 2 are sort of neutral, and 1 is with the Nuar rebels. And what they say is that Salva Kiir is both friends with the United States and China, and Riek Machar, the rebel Nuar guy, is more friends with the United States. And I know the CIA is in there, nobody will, but we know that they're in there. And honestly, I can't tell. Do you have any idea? No. These guys, when they come here, can we try and find out? I mean,
they should be here in moment.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was just Sam just sent a message.
Okay, great.
So, I think you see you're a journalist, so we don't really want to put you on the spot to answer questions that may, but what's your name, honey?
A guy.
A guy?
These guys will have, she's been in the United States, she's a US citizen now, but these guys will have much more frequent information.
But just want to ask one
Yeah.
question. Come closer to the mic. Can you spell out your name for me first, please?
A-G-O-T.
A-G-O-T. What?
God.
That's all?
What's your
Wait,
name?
The
last
title,
name?
yeah.
D-E-N-G.
It's kind of like Smith.
And how do you pronounce the D-N-G?
Dang.
So about then.
Like Luol Deng, the basketball player, like, yeah.
Alright, so tell us, your newfound freedom. Tell us what it was like.
No, she's been here for,
No,
you know,
I
back
understand
then.
that,
Okay.
yes. So what it was like for you coming out of that sort of lifestyle into one that you would say you're more free? Like moving out of
Free.
Sudan into America?
Oh, really, I really didn't expect much besides just going to sleep at night and not worrying about you being attacked in your sleep. So when I came to US, I was graceful for, you know, peaceful sleep, that's all, seriously.
So what,
I was in a refugee camp all these years, and now I'm in a place where I can have a comfortable sleep, so.
what was your day like in Sudan?
In
What was it
Sudan?
like? Yes.
In the refugee camp?
In a
or
Yes,
before?
refugee camp.
Uh-huh.
Well, I don't know, has any of you, I don't know, have anyone seen anything?
On the news?
In the
Just
news?
say, what would you do when you woke up in the morning and got, when you went to, you know, just talk about it.
I have no idea, you wake up and I was much younger then anyway, so you try to go outside to sleep and, no, to play, and older people will not allow you to go any, like 5-10 feet away from them, because if anything happened and you escaped your sight, so it's just a lot of being tied down into a small corner wherever you are.
You used to eat mangoes?
Some part of South Sudan, when I was in a displaced camp there, well, they have mangoes, so you would eat mangoes, so.
And you, God also saw her father killed
I was
basically
about
by a
to ask
bomb.
that
Yeah.
question. Have you ever witnessed anyone being killed?
Of course. Yeah.
But they don't know, so don't say, oh, don't be like,
We don't see
Okay,
it.
seriously, I really don't like talking
I
about
know you
this,
don't,
to
but
be
you have to
honest.
talk about it.
I just don't know.
I understand. But you saw your father killed in front of you?
Yeah, and a lot of other people, not just, yeah. Relatives and friends and whoever.
So it became a normal thing for you.
It's a normal thing, that's all you know, that's all you see, so.
How do you feel about the opportunity to get further into the medical field based on what you grew up seeing?
Well, I can't be more than happier to try to,
I'm out of here. Now you got the real guys to ask.
I guess we're gonna put some chairs right there where in front of the sign.
Give a little bit of,
I've got, yeah.
sorry.
You can go ahead. It's fine.
So we can start sitting from next over. Yep.
Hey, guys, let me just tell you something. You all speak too softly, and it won't be able to be picked up. I want you to project your voices, okay? Loud, like almost like you're shouting. For you, that will be normal speech for us. You can never be able to pick these guys up. No, I mean, I just told them a little about South Sudan. You need to do the, somebody needs to do the.
No, you don't know that.
And also that this is a program of Dr. Modi.
Well, good morning, yes, it's still morning. Thank you very much for coming. Sorry for the delays, but as you can appreciate, it's been a bit of a hectic day. Not so much for me, but for these gentlemen, considering that they would have left their continent on Friday and have been traveling and only got in very late last night. So we're very gracious and thankful for them being here this morning, and we also appreciate you coming at such short notice to hear the wonderful story that these gentlemen and one young lady have to share with us. I know you would have gotten some background. They're all from South Sudan, and I know many of you are familiar with what is happening at their native homeland. They're here as part of a project that's called Peace Through Medicine, and it's a scholarship program that is enabling these fine young people to have the opportunity for an education here at St. George's University. But it's not my story to tell. I know you have a lot of questions for them. I will ask you to be somewhat brief and considerate for their fatigue, and also for the fact that English is not their first language, and we want, of course, to show them a great Canadian welcome. So it's really about their journey, coming here, what are they looking forward to, their hopes and dreams, and in a few years from now, leaving here as qualified doctors and going back home. So, if I'll just start by asking them to just give their names. We'll start with.
I just want to say one thing, the entire country of 10 million people has only 200 physicians.
I know I would have emailed a press brief to most of you. I also have a hard copy, so if you did not get it, I'll hand it out now as well, which gives a little background on the scholarship program, Dr. Monica's commitment to it all, and the university as well. So because I know Agat's name, I'm going to start with Agat, and just